Winning 25 hackathons didn't just teach me how to win, it taught me how easy it is to lose. Sometimes the difference is just one better idea, one clearer pitch, one stronger execution. That's it. And along the way, I learned few lessons that completely changed how I approach hackathons. And today, in this video, I'm going to share all those lessons with you so you will perform better in your next hackathon. So, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's grow together. Lesson number one: confidence earns respect only when it carries humility. You may have won few hackathons. You may also have a lot of potential. But the thing is, if you're giving a feeling to judge that you know more than him, then you are done. Right? Let your knowledge speak, let your confidence speak. But you should have humility in your tone and genuineness in your words as well. And if you're best, eventually everyone will know that. But don't try to unnecessarily prove that thing to judges in wrong way. It will result terribly. Right? Like this was the feedback that I and the lesson that I learned in my very first hackathon. Like before participating in it, I thought I know a lot of things. I'm technically very sound. I worked on a lot of different tech stacks as well. So I'm very great. That was my assumption, right? But judges sensed that specific thing during my presentation itself. Though I won that hackathon, I got a feedback that you have to be humble while you are presenting to judges. There is a reason they are standing there. And that thing actually helped me a lot in the further hackathons that I participated in. So always remember, confidence speaks, but humility listens. So always be humble while doing anything in your life. Now, this takes us to lesson number two. There is no permanent winning formula. You may have participated in few hackathons where pitch duration may vary from 15 minutes to 10 minutes to 5 minutes or even to 2 minutes. Not only that, but the evaluation priority may vary as well. Few may focus upon business model more, few may focus upon technical clarity, and few may directly jump upon implementation. So, what is the conclusion of this? There's no permanent formula that you can copy and paste for each and every hackathon. You have to be very dynamic, very aware of the situation, and then play your game. But what can you do to actually maximize the probability of winning? So, you have to prioritize your differentiators. Like, let it be any hackathon. Just focus on how your solution is better, unique, and different. If you're able to do that, actually, it is not an easy task because, first of all, you have to do current competitive analysis, and on that basis, you have to find loopholes. On that basis, you have to propose a solution. Tough task, but if you're able to do that, you have actually won the game. So, our second lesson is there's no permanent solution or no permanent formula that will help you win hackathons, but it's all about your dynamic nature and awareness that you have that can actually help you win the game. Now, let's move to lesson number three. Treat hackathons as accelerated learning labs. You are not winning hackathons, not a problem. You are afraid to pitch your solution, not a problem. You are getting sick after every hackathon, not a problem. Just treat hackathons as a place where you improve your learning capacity. 24 hours, new tech stack, new teams, new idea, new problem statement, new proposed solution. Everything is totally dynamic, totally unexpected, and it is the only platform or occasion where you get to see best of the best people developing something in front of you. How it helps? It helps you to know the best AI tools that you can use to develop the particular application, how to ideate, how to present as well. Everything is taught for free. All you have to do is just reach out to people while they are building something. It can be annoying for them, but it can teach you a lot of things. So, the third lesson was you have to treat hackathons as a learning opportunity. Lesson number four: hunger is the invisible edge. I've not had my best victories when there was less competition or I had just a better prototype. I had them when I desperately wanted to win. That's it. There's a quote which says, luck favors brave. I don't believe in it. I believe that luck favors those who actually want it to favor them. You have to be desperate about winning. You have to be passionate about hackathons. You have to be passionate about the problem statement that you have taken. And when you are passionate and desperate about it, it gets reflected in your work, your pitch, your presentation, and your personality as well. Talking about my personal experience, last year when I participated in Techathon 2.0, that is Maharashtra's largest hackathon, I participated individually. And I had no such intention of actually competing to win it, right? But I desperately wanted to just create an impact in that competition because I was the only individual candidate in that complete competition, right? So within my mind, I had that particular feeling that something should favor me, something should happen in my way, and I'll just crack it. And everything went in my way, to be very honest. And I got second runner up there. Never thought that would happen, but it happened. And trust me, I never knew how. I just had belief in myself. That's all you have to do. You don't have to always think about how. Then magic never happens. Sometimes you have to rely on instinct and just give your best. And if you are desperate enough, if you are hardworking enough, that will be reflected in your work, your pitch, your personality itself. That's it. Now, talking about the final lesson. The true mastery in hackathons lies in turning complexity into simplicity. I've done a lot of hackathons, and one common trait that I've seen in all the winning teams is that they have always converted something very complicated into a very simple thing. What is our assumption while we are producing a particular solution or product? It should be complicated, it should be explained very technically. That's not how hackathons work. In hackathons, what you have to focus upon is how can you be very precise, very concise, very crisp. And if you are able to do so, you have done half of the thing. Why? Because judges don't want to complicate things. They don't want to technically deep dive into everything. They are going to give you very specific span of time. And in that time, you have to present your solution in such a way that everything is crystal clear in mind of judge. Right? And that is something that you have to keep in mind. Avoiding 99% of the features that you can build and just sticking to those 1% unique features, that is the skill. And you have to work upon it to actually place your mark. So, in this way, these are the 5 lessons that I've learned throughout the journey that I had in terms of hackathons and along with the 25 victories that I had. The most important thing throughout the journey was I never learned when I won. It just made me happy. I learned more when I actually got defeated, when I actually lost the hackathon. Because that is the time when you retrospect. That is the time when you analyze yourself. That is the time you think that you are going wrong somewhere. If you're winning, you think that you're perfect. If you're losing, you start thinking, where have you gone wrong? That's it. If you're able to introspect yourself, that's more than enough. It will help you in longer run. And all the best for the next hackathon that you are going to participate in. Just keep these lessons in mind. Thank you.